Hello everyone, I'm Professor J. Gottlieb, and today we'll be continuing our series of The Art of Eating. Our food for today is Hostess's Twinkies. Now, many may say that the Twinkie is a simple junk food that is bad for your health, but in fact, it is a food that is great for the soul, and it should be eaten in an artful manner as it deserves. Eating a Twinkie can be broken down into a few steps. The first step, of course, is unwrapping the Twinkie. You can just get rid of the plastic. Now it's time for one of the often overlooked steps when it comes to eating Twinkies, but a very important one. That is the milk. So grab yourself a glass and pour your preferred kind of milk, whether that be chocolate, whole milk, 2%, 1%, or skim. My favorite is 2%. And now it's time to start eating the Twinkie. So, what you do is you take one of the Twinkies off and you split it in half. Now, the reason you do this is you'll eat this Twinkie in 2 parts. That tricks your mind with the psychological effects that makes it feel like you're eating 2 Twinkies for the price of 1. So, take your first bite. Really savor the frosting inside. See, that's another advantage of eating the first Twinkie like this. Sometimes when you take a bite from the outside, you don't get the frosting on the first bite. But with this, it's all filling all the time. Now, after about half a Twinkie, that's when I usually like to take my first sip of milk. Really just adds to all the dairy flavors going on here. Now, here's where you get a couple options. When you eat the second half of the first Twinkie, this is the chance where you get to be a real American and attack the Twinkie if you want. But feel free to savor this one just like you did the first half. Today I'm really feeling just eating this whole thing right now, so here we go. That's a good Twinkie. Once you finish that first Twinkie, wash it down with another sip of milk. Now, it's time to move on to the second Twinkie. Remove it from the cardboard. Now, with this Twinkie, you're not playing any psychological tricks to make it feel like you're eating more than one Twinkie. You're treating it with true respect. This submarine of a dessert deserves to be eaten normally, like so. By doing this, you really develop a relationship with the Twinkie and you're able to enjoy it more. It's a mutual thing. You want to eat the Twinkie wants to be eaten by you. See, like I said, the milk is very important. I would be totally parched at this point if I didn't have it. Now it's time for the final bite. You really want to savor this one, because you know there won't be much Twinkie for a long time after this. Now, you may be saying to yourself, that was great, but that's it. There's no more Twinkie, and you'll feel a sadness inside of your heart. But fear not, friend, for Hostess has given you this cardboard sheet at the bottom that catches a bit of the Twinkie for you, leaving you an after Twinkie dessert. So, take your finger across the cardboard and scrape up the cake from the bottom of the cardboard. And now it's time for one last bite. It really is a spiritual experience, in my opinion. And that's all there is to it.